Yabba dabba do. I hate you and Boo Boo too. Oh, Yogi. You're just a silly bear. Let's put this here. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hang out with us. We are going to be down here having fun. I think. Where's Google? Cool. There we go. All right. We're going to be talking about this kit right here today. I'm really trying to get it on display for everybody. And then once we get it on display, I'll tell you all about this wonderful kit we got right here. I'm just looking for my turntable around here somewhere. All right, here we go. Here we go, family. I got it right here. Got it right here, fam. All right, family. Check this out. Put him right here. Put him on this. Go put that on quiet. Right? And then we're going to take this. I'm going to push this like that, just so you guys can see what I built. I'm going to turn on another light so there's plenty of light sources and stuff like that as soon as I find the remote. Oh, it's all the way back here. Don't mind the dirty canvas. Alright. Now we got light from everywhere. We're going to make sure it's the brightest of bright. Alright. How's that? You guys like the way that looks? I like the way that looks. What's going on in the comments? Live chat. I got the live chat open so I can see what you're saying when you're talking to me. And I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about what's going on with this kit. I got a quick snack. Finish up my little afternoon treat. How have you guys been? What's your day been like? I'm eating a granola bar real quick. No specific brand. Alright, so today we'll be discussing the theme of this kit, the build. How long it takes to build it. All those types of things. I'm shameless about my name. Alright, everybody. Alright, I'm back. Better. Here we go. This is the Iron Arrow. Let's talk about it. During World War I and World War II, we already know that a large group of Native Americans served in the military. Um, the tribe that I come from, the Ojibwe, or as we're known in Minnesota as the Chippewa tribe, we have one of the largest participation in registered military members from our tribes. Our tribe has many nations. I think there's 7 or something like that for our tribe here in Minnesota. And then there's many more Ojibwe nations and Anishinaabe nations throughout all of northeastern America, not just the United States, but Canada. But we're going to specifically talk about the Ojibwe from Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. They were a part of a really cool group of military outfits, and the one in particular that this kit is modeled after is called the 32nd Regiment, the Iron Arrows, or the Red Arrows. These guys were really awesome. The Native Americans that ended up being assigned to this regiment ended up being the code talkers for this regiment. And the code talkers, just like the Navajo, the Ojibwe code talkers were pretty resilient. And they let's read off some of the things that was done here. So, contribution and function, unbreakable code. The Ojibwe language was used to create unbreakable code that enemy forces could not decipher. Battlefield communication. Code talkers would relay messages using their native language to an operator who would then translate them into English. High risk duty. Their work was dangerous as they had to keep moving and transmitting messages while under direct fire from all the enemy soldiers. Secrecy and recognition. Initial secrecy after the war, code talkers were sworn to secrecy, and their families and the public were unaware of their contributions until 1968 when the program was declassified. Delayed recognition. Despite their heroic services, many code talkers received little recognition or honor for years. Posthumous honors. Some, like Lex Porter, received posthumous honors such as the Medal of Honor for their service. Formal recognition. In 2008, the Code Talker Recognition Act was signed into law, which officially recognized the contributions of about 50 Native American tribes who served as code talkers, and the Ojibwe were one of those tribes. Notable Ojibwe code talkers. Lex Porter, a member of the Fond du Lac Band, who received a posthumous Medal of Honor. Travis Zimmerman, also from the Grand Portage Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa. Freedom Porter, grandson of Lex Porter. Gary Robinson from Tribal Eye Productions. That's interesting. And Reuben St. Clair, a Dakota-speaking code talker, not Ojibwe, from the Lower Sioux Indian community. They're a very close community to the Ojibwe and stuff. Definitely different language there, but cool. So these were all people that were from the Ojibwe people and the code talkers. And now I looked up which regiment would they have worked for. They would have worked for what was known as the 32nd Regiment. 32nd Regiment of code talkers. Hold on, let me get my wrong button. 32nd D. Here we go. the 32nd Infantry Division, nicknamed the Red Arrow Division, has storied history dating back to World War I. Formed in July of 1917, the division saw combat in the uh, Meuse-Argonne offensive. Suffering heavy casualties in World War II, the division fought in the Pacific Theater, participating in the New Guinea, Leyte, and Luzon campaigns. It earned numerous decorations for its valor and was awarded the Presidential Unit Citation for its actions at Bunagana. In the post-war era, the 32nd Infantry Division was recognized as a National Guard unit with headquarters in Milwaukee, Wisconsin during the Cold War. The division was trained extensively for potential combat against the Soviet Union. In 1990, the division was activated for Operation Desert Shield, and later participated in Operation Desert Storm, where it served as part of the 18th Airborne Corps. In the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, the 37th Infantry Division was again activated for combat in Iraq. The division served in Iraq from 2004 to 2005 and again 2008 to 2009, conducting counterinsurgency operations. In 2010, the division was reorganized as the 32nd Infantry Brigade Combat Team, the IBCT, modular unit designed for rapid deployment. The 32nd IBCT has since deployed to Afghanistan, where it served from 2012 to 2013 and 2014 to 2015. The brigade also participated in a NATO-led Resolute Support mission in Afghanistan, and throughout its history, the 32nd Infantry Division Brigade has consistently demonstrated its readiness and ability to meet the challenges of war. The division's distinguished record of service and its unwavering commitment to excellence have earned it the respect of both its allies and its adversaries. And so, yeah. So that was something I looked up and I thought, I was like, hey, that's really cool. So the Gundam we're looking at right now is based on the Native American code talkers that worked for the 32nd Regiment, or the 32nd, the Red Arrow Infantry Division and Brigade. So this is, from my understanding, some really cool history. Just thought I would share that with you. Sometimes when I'm building these robots and stuff, I like to give them some of the history from our world instead of leaving them with their history from the from their cartoons and stuff. So the real world history always gives it some fun, makes it, a little different. So I hope you guys are enjoying the look of this kit, the build. It was really fun. I like it a lot. It has a simple transformation gimmick, nothing super extensive. Very, very easy. I don't exactly remember where the book is, so I don't know the full transformation offhand. However, it is a pretty cool transformation. I think we should do it at least once so that we can see it. But I gotta find, there's somewhere over here I had there was a thing for it. Where'd it go? It was originally connected to the Gundam. Let's see if this will work. Oh, there is a... I swear I had a thing for it. Alright. So one of the interesting things about this build is the head does come off. I know I didn't understand that either. But it is what it is. I just go with it, Don't argue back. So let's see, how does this go? Oh, come on. so much on here, it's too heavy. It doesn't want to go. It's like, no, man. Mm-hmm. It's the thing I didn't want it to do. Alright, so the airplane mode is kind of like this, I think. Or it could be like this. I'm not sure. This looks cool though. So it could be like this. Something like that. So, but this is what it looks like, pretty much in its airplane or its transformation mode. It's an amazing build. I really liked it. I enjoyed every aspect of it. I can't complain. I'm really happy with the outcome of the build. It looks really nice. It's sharp. All the details and everything, they fit on really nice. So that's something to think about. These could also fit this way too. Uh-oh. So it could fit like that, I guess. So it's got some options. It's pretty neat. The transformation gimmick is very simple. This piece pops back like this. Did you see that? This piece just pops back, and then your legs come around. They unfold. Arms, I would droop them down for this, but then they go like that. Then these kind of have like a double mechanism. Uh-oh. Popped. Keeps doing that. I have to glue that section. So the wings can do two different modes. They can do out to make them look like wings, or you can tuck them back like kind of like a beetle or a bug's wings. So that's pretty cool, right? So I'll do one. I'll do a pose for a little while with them out, or with them tucked in. Then we'll do another pose with them out for a little while. I want you also to see how easy he is to pose. So there you go. Yep, it is definitely a high grade Airmaster. Uh-oh, he's tipping on his own. So yeah, he's a super fun build. It took me a very short period of time to paint him. Uh, single coats, taped off easy. Everything was real. Those super parts I used handheld acrylics for hand brush for some of the parts, and then airbrushed the gloss coat, and then melted the water slides onto the gloss coat. And next step for him is I'm gonna give him one more gloss coat just to lock everything in, and then he'll be done. It'll be a finished kit. So I mean, I'm not doing anything else to it. The gloss coat's clear, So you're not seeing anything different today than you will tomorrow. You won't be. So yeah, this is the finished product for this kit. It is I'm calling this one the Red Arrow. Um, you know, I think it's a good name for it, and it is a great build. So this will technically be my second tribute to Native Americans throughout history and time. My first build that's a contribution to Native Americans is this build that I have called the Hoop Dancer. The Hoop Dancer, um, he's a little bit more involved with stuff, but he's pretty awesome too. So this is the Hoop Dancer, and these are my two Native American themed builds. So one of them is, the military service theme, and the other one is traditional regalia theme. What the Hoop Dancer Gundam is wearing, or is decorated to look like he's wearing, is he's decorated to look like he's wearing a traditional Hoop Dancer's regalia. So he's decked out with gold and turquoise, and then he's got some light reactive, uh, some really awesome light reactive beams for his hoops. So that's what's going on with him. Yeah, so I'm just super excited to share these two builds with you guys this month and talk about them. Next week we'll probably talk about the Hoop Dancer while I do some scribe work on my new project. So starting this week, since I've finished my last couple builds here, just finished them off fully, it's one of those days where it's really nice to just open up a new build. And so my next build that I'll be opening up is the RX-9/A Narrative Gundam Apex. Narrative Gundam Apex. It is a big beast of a kit. I opened the box to look at the parts and stuff to get an idea of what I'm getting myself into. And there's a lot of runners for that box. It's got a lot of fun, so we're gonna see how it goes. And yeah, that's what we're gonna keep doing. I think it'll be fun. And then yeah, I'm just over here having a chill night. I wasn't planning on having a real long podcast. I just wanted to let you guys know what this specific build was, what it was about, why I did it, and I think it was really good. I think it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with the turnout for it. So thank you guys for coming and watching. Thanks for hitting that like button, comment, subscribe, share, all those fun things. Get all that done, and we'll see you next week on Websy Builds.